Welcome back to the Freestyle of Nations, the official FIM Team World Championship. Each team consists of 3 riders and all teams have to do 7 different disciplines. Freestyle round 1, highest air, and best whip are already done, and now we show you Synchro. It's a really tight competition among the top spots, and please keep in mind that fewer points are better than more points for the team's score overall. You get 1 point for winning a discipline, 2 for placing second, and so on.
And now it's time for Synchro. 2 riders from the same team. They'll try and do the same tricks at the same time over 2 different ramps. Let's see what they've got.
So funny because all the teams are working so close with the points, so now is the time for the synchro with Danny and Melero, and we will see what happens.
Well, the Prodigy and the Master jumping in there together this time. Spain slipped through just in the pre-qualification. They made a mistake and qualified last, so they actually have to ride first here. Starts off pretty good, couple of heart attack one-hand flips into big old rulers, looking really good to finish off strong. Take a look back here. Danny coming into that ruler just a little bit later, but let's give credit where credit is due. Michael Melero is much smaller than Danny, so moves a lot quicker. The guys on the sideline really digging it for the second runs. Time to rock solid. Nice. Let's pick up this part in slow-mo here. There's the Cordova backflip by both those guys. Wow, that was very nicely timed. And then comes the rock solids. To seat grabs, flying sideways. Danny a bit slower than Michael. The landing a little bit faster on Michael's side, and they have to have a little bit of fun on top of that landing ramp. Good job, guys. 206 points. All right, next up, the synchro run for Team Germany, and it's going to be Luke Ackermann and Hannes Ackermann, the brothers, coming out on course here. And these guys train together a lot. Whether or not they've got it in line to do synchro, we'll see here right now. Knack flips. Wow, that's perfect. Hannes just a little bit further ahead than Lukey on that one, but still looking good. And big flatliners. The brothers clearly in sync with each other on the knack flip. So look at that in replay. Perfect. There's Hannes. Just gets a little bit more on the gas at the landing, and then he catches back up, and it's pretty clean. Looking really good for these guys right off the bat. Head nods, and here we go. Heel clicker flips, again, perfectly timed landings, and then up into big Superman. Wow, that was stellar. So it's clear that they have spent some time training together, and that time pays off when it comes to doing tricks next to each other and doing them the same. 169 points for these guys for their efforts in the synchro competition.
It's been a pretty awesome night. Like, it's just so much fun just to ride together with friends and have fun together and fight for points. So it's like a pretty amazing idea, and I think hopefully it's going to happen again next year.
All right, Team Czech Republic are going to try and do their best to really lock this up because they dropped down to 3rd place in the overall standings after the best trick contest, and it's going to be Libor Podmol and Peter Pilat. Libor at the far side, Peter close to you. Look at that, perfect, nice underflips and big flatliners coming in. Wow, these guys are looking good too. This is a tough contest in synchro here. Peter Pilat with a big peace sign. Good rotation, Libor just a little bit faster than Pilat. Pilat comes down, catches up to the next ramp. Look at these flatliners though. Peter Pilat throwing in a little indie for good measure. All right, run number 2, and you'll see these guys will really rock it up in run number 2. What they got for us here? Cordova flips. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Flip to heel clicker. Oh, a little bit slow in the rotation for Libor, but still a really good couple of jumps from both these guys. All right, let's look back. There are those Cordova flips, really nicely timed, perfect on the landing right there. Libor just a little bit faster in the initial part of the rotation, but then the rotation slows down for him in the air, and Peter Pilat comes through on those heel clicker flips a little bit faster. Good job, boys, 175 points. All right, now, Team USA, Todd Potter and Mike Mason going for it. Flip no-handers, Mason down first, a little bit out. Ruler, kiss of death, that was beautiful. All right, let's see, there are those no-handers. The timing on that no-handers was good, but Mason was just down a little faster than Potter was. Looking good on the end, though. Here they go, run number 2. Underflip, opposites. Oh, and just a little out of sync here. First run was definitely better for these two guys, and you can see the underflip opposites in the replay were just a little off, and from that point there was no getting back in sync for these two guys from the USA. However, they did score some really good points, 192 in fact, and they slip in between Spain and the Czech Republic. With the second win in a row, Team Spain extends its overall lead to 3 points. Team USA in fourth has to step it up now, not to miss a podium spot.
Team Spain are in first place. Look very smooth out there. Danny, did you guys practice this at all?
Never. We practice together sometime in the home, but never practice, the synchro like together. And today in the quali we had a little mistake for quali, and I had the fourth play, and finally we did really good work in the synchro. We won this side.
Next time we'll check out the race and style discipline. Make sure you check it out.